Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol IFAN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like several days worth of time right here, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I did this analysis on Friday, so that's where these red and green lines are coming from. And I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Just an absolutely monster move here. So a whole lot of updates here need to be made. But before any of that, we're just going to do some house cleaning and actually start over. I mean, the price closed way up there. And yeah, believe it or not, on Friday, these lines were actually relevant, but they're not relevant anymore. Yes, they still pertain to the chart, but as it stands right now, not relevant. So, from a presentation perspective, no point in having 8 million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion. So let's first start by now mapping out some of these newer levels of support. First level of support is what I would call the ideal level, meaning, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can hold up above 0085, that would make things look very, very powerful. But by no means is this a must-hold level. So if the price breaks below 0085, it's not like the chart's totally ruined or anything like that. It would just make it look the most attractive. If that level cannot hold, the next level of support to keep an eye on down there at the bottom of that consolidation period, and that sits right there at the James Bond level, so 007. So preferably speaking, 0085. If that can't hold, then James Bond 007 would be the next level of support to keep an eye on. And then taking a step back and looking at the big picture of things, keyword being big picture, keep an eye on that purple line right down there. Totally irrelevant right now. I realize that the price closed up there. This value is down there, but that is the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving average. So as time goes by, that level is going to move and make its way upwards and get more and more relevant. But as it stands right now, 0085, 007, near-term levels of support. But from the broad perspective of things, as long as the price is up above that purple line, then in my opinion at least, the bulls are in full control, no questions asked. Now for the fun stuff, where are some of these potential areas of resistance at? First level of resistance, the fun one is always up here. I say the fun one because it is always fun to talk about, breaking new highs, testing new highs, and that's where 0.0118 is at. But in many situations, there's always usually another bridge, at least one bridge that needs to be crossed, if not more. In this situation, and in this case, that hurdle is right there at 0.01, a penny, which makes sense. You can see here there's actually more pricing history right around that area. Good news is it's not like the price closed super far below it. But really, at the end of the day, breaking through levels of resistance, not a high priority at this point. Going through a healthy consolidation, building higher bases from the big picture of things, that's really going to make the chart look the healthiest going forward. But I'm sure nobody would complain if it keeps on busting through levels of resistance. But nonetheless, very, very nice way to start off the week. So it'll be interesting to see if the bulls can continue to build upon this momentum going forward. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.